Imagine this, you're putting together a truly memorable meal, but you can only splurge on either the food or the wine. Which would you choose? Fine dining with a cheap bottle of bubbly, or fast food with some top shelf champagne? In this video, we're going head to head with two very different pairings. A $4 Filet-O-Fish from McDonald's paired with the ultra luxe $300 a bottle Ace of Spades champagne versus a $50 garlic crusted sea bass from Ruth's Chris Steakhouse served with a humble $5 bottle of André sparkling wine. Ultimately, the question is, can the right wine elevate a simple meal to gourmet status? Or does fine food always reign supreme? By the way, I'm Dustin and I make wine videos for non-wine people. Here's how we're gonna actually taste and test this whole thing. I'm gonna start by tasting each of these dishes on their own. I'm gonna give them a baseline score out of 10. Okay, that's just my experience eating this thing at this moment. I'm gonna pair the Filet-O-Fish with a $300 champagne. I'm gonna pair Ruth's Chris garlic crusted sea bass with a $5 André wine. And when I taste those together, then I'm gonna rate this new experience. I'm gonna rate the experience of eating the food and the wine together. That is the interesting number. That's the one that we're after. Ultimately, there's only one way to find out. Let's get boozing! Oh, this is so exciting. Look at all this movie magic. Let's start here on this side. Wow, this looks beautiful too. Ooh. It's pretty good. I really enjoy it, but I'm really disappointed to say it's just kind of under-seasoned. It has all of the componentry of a really spectacular dish, and it's just a little under-salted. With all that being said, I would say this is a 6.5 out of 10. I really enjoy it. I think that with some proper seasoning, it could easily have found itself in an 8, but that's the reality of what we're standing with. So I'm gonna take one more bite. I'm gonna try it with the André and see if it helps or hurts. Let's see. Tasty. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you. Wow. I absolutely hate to say this. It's pretty good. I don't particularly like André on its own. Honestly, like if I had to choose between having this on its own or having it with André, I would choose to have it with André. It makes it a better meal. It has found itself into a 7.5. I can't believe I'm saying that. The sweetness of the André is actually a really nice contrast to the light saltiness of this. So I think we have found some harmony there. Also, I spilled some I was eating and it got all out of my gob and it fell on the ground. And I'm sure that's on video somewhere. Maybe there's like a little moment where I'm like, let's put it in slow motion right here while I go on the ground and pick up my own masticated food. Okay, it's not looking good for the Filet-O-Fish. Let's begin by taking a bite of this thing and giving it a baseline rating because I have a feeling this thing's gonna have to really climb a serious mountain. How do you attack this thing? It's all squares. Man, I like that so much more than I ever expected to. It's pretty good. It also needs some salt, but boy, the textures are, it's like chewing a fish cloud. This is perfect little like squishy fish cloud. And that cheese is so, oh man, it is next level processed cheese, but it just is all goopy in between everything. I don't think it tastes like fish. I think if I was blindfolded and you fed me that, I would probably still guess chicken. So it is undifferentiated meat. In this case, it supposedly came from a fish. But it's pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. I would order that. I like the Filet-O-Fish. That's interesting. That's really good. And the tartar sauce. Can we talk for a second about the tartar sauce? The courage that they have to put the tartar sauce in there. McDonald's, this huge company. Nobody likes tartar sauce. Can you imagine having to eat tartar sauce? All right, you're actually surprisingly in the running. Okay, here we go. Let's try the Filet-O-Fish with $300, absolutely boss-ass gold-plated bottle champagne. Okay. Oh, fuck, that is so good. Damn, Jesus. Here's the thing. The entire question that we're trying to answer is, if you could only have one, expensive food or expensive wine in a meal, which one should you choose? Well, in this particular case, while it is abundantly clear that I adore this wine way more than I adore this wine, as far as the pairing is concerned, as far as this elevating the experience of eating this Filet-O-Fish, it honestly isn't. Now, how can that be? Like, I love this wine. This is a really excellent wine. This is an A+ type of wine any day of the week. So how can that be? This is like D tier wine. Well, the reason why is that I'm looking at this from that congruency or contrast experience. There isn't any of that happening here. This just tastes like I'm eating a Filet-O-Fish from McDonald's, and then a completely new experience happens, which is having an absolutely fantastic glass of champagne. They don't help each other, they don't hurt each other. They're just like two coworkers walking down the hall, passing each other without saying a word. So as far as the pairing goes, it's unsuccessful. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't elevate anything. Whereas this worked. This actually helped. This dish got better with this André because that experience of it lacking salt, it didn't linger. I didn't have that moment to really reflect on that. I had this new experience of the André coming in and being like, let's not worry about that. We've got this sweetness to the party. And that was really awesome. So this is fantastic because I'm drinking Ace of Spades champagne, but this is critical. This is the more successful pairing. And so I cannot believe I'm gonna say this. If I had to choose between having McDonald's and Ace of Spades or Ruth's Chris, a national chain premium restaurant with André wine in this round, I'd take the André. Also, I really hope you like this video. This is a ton of fun for me to make. I opened this incredible bottle of wine for another video, actually 2 other videos. So I'm trying to get some mileage out of this incredible investment over here. Notice how he says investment. I'm sure my wife would agree that this was an investment. So truly hope you enjoyed everything here. If you did, it would mean the world to me if you would consider liking the video. And if you are new here and this seems like your kind of party, please consider subscribing because this is just the beginning. I'm gonna be doing way more of these sorts of cuckoo pairings so you can find out whether this insane question has any bearing in your life. Thanks so much. And let me know in the comments which pairing you'd like to see next. What crazy thing? I mean, I know there's ideas out there. We could do something nuts like Petrus and like Jack in the Box tacos. All right, hope you all have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye!